Here we go. The fog thicker than ever. Sepp getting some love. Welcome to On Today's Ride. I'm Kieran and this is the second part of my trip to Spain, and this week, rather than listening to me panting my heart out getting up steep climbs, we'll be watching the pros, because today the Vuelta a España comes to town. So we're back on the fantastic cycle path, taking us out of town this time. It is a beautiful day. It was misty when I woke up. I went up on the roof to have a look, but I could see through the mist there was some blue sky, so I was hopeful. The weather forecasts here are beyond hopeless. They've said rain all day, every day since I arrived. It's rained once yesterday afternoon. So, on me, I have to say, there have been showers. I have been a bit lucky, but there's also been some glorious days as well. So if you're coming to Asturias, don't look at the weather forecast, just look out the window. Okay, we've done the cycle path, we've done the highway. There is, as they say here, un montón de ciclistas aquí. There's a mountain of cyclists, as you can see, all parked up, ready for the climb. I mean, people often say to me, you know, as you'll see later, well, this one's a little bit different, but normally you spend all day going to see a pro race and it passes you in 3.2 seconds. This will be a bit more drawn out because it's a brutal climb, but people say, so why bother going? And well, this is the answer really. It's because it becomes a sort of festive day of cycling and you just meet lots of people, there's always something crazy going on, and it feels like if the other days of the year are for motorists, this is our day. This is cycling day. Whenever you go to a pro race, cars just have to wait. Although, as I've said, those Spanish drivers, super respectful. Hola. La botella.
No.
Españoles bien preparados. A little bit crazy out. Un montón de ciclistas. Okay, we're at the base of Angliru. Quick coffee and then up we go. Okay, we're a few kilometers up. Temperature's dropping. It was warm and sunny down below, but as you can see, está nublado en la cima de la montaña. It's cloudy at the top of the mountain. Oh, some Brits.
Okay.
Alright lads.
Oh yeah?
I'm alright, but I know what's coming.
Yeah. Oh, you've done it before?
I did it Monday and Saturday.
Bloody hell. Monday and Saturday. First time.
Well, Saturday to see what it was like. Monday to try and get a good time, because I knew today would be a bit of a circus.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice and easy. But the fun has yet to commence.
Yes, very well. I'm expecting to be getting off.
Any flags? Asturian flag.
Yeah.
Vamos Colombia!
Vale.
Still a long way to go. Doesn't look good. The race isn't even here yet. And we have, I'd say, some sort of accident. Not good. Yeah. Not good. Into the mist. I'll go up, I'll complete the climb and then see how cold it is to be standing around. I've got a jacket, I've got sandwiches, so should be okay. Okay, we're approaching the hard bit. The view's fantastic. That's the chopper taking the accident guy down. Hope he's alright. Okay. Death approacheth. The really steep bit coming. Quite a few people walking. País Vasco, Colombianos, Portuguese, but no Welsh. Where are the Welsh? Franceses, Ecuador. No. Everyone, very few Brits. I'm waiting for that Welsh dragon to spur me on.
Hombre.
Okay, we got to the finish. Police closed the last 500 meters. But this is about as close, 100 meters to go, and it's clear, the sun's out. So, but I think I'm going to go down a bit, have a look for some people I know, and wait for the peloton. Okay, peloton's on the climb. Still people descending. Fog's clearing a little bit. I'm here with my friend from Ecuador. Hey, hola. Hola. And I think the peloton's about 20 minutes away, maybe? 20. Okay. So we wait. Here we go. The fog thicker than ever. No Remco. No. Remco's gone. He was in the lead. Who's that? Roman Bardet. Dale, dale. Vamos, vamos. I'm not sure I can shout Vamos anymore. That was Remco, dropped horribly from the leading group. Okay, now the descent, which is going to be a bit mad in the fog. Cyclists, walkers, dogs, police. And then I guess the pros are going to have to cycle down as well because there are no team buses at the top. Anyway, I think probably only a couple of kilometres and then we should be out of the fog. Ooh, steep corner. Lisa here. Check that out. How many motorbikes? Crazy. Okay, last few K down. It's 5:40. Got to get back to Oviedo before it gets dark. But hopefully there'll be a whole crowd of cyclists heading back to town. That's the theory. Okay, so that's the end of day one of La Vuelta a España in Oviedo. Tomorrow we do it all over again. Different climb, very lovely climb. Hopefully less foggy because it's not so high. And I'll probably leave a bit later so I'm not hanging around so much on the mountain. That said, that was one of the better race days I've ever been to. Normally they go past you in a flash, but it was such a brutal climb. They were strung out for minutes, so that was great. And yeah, it was foggy, you couldn't see a lot, but it was kind of atmospheric. classic Angliru conditions. Okay, home, food, shower, food, beer. Well, maybe not in that order, but certainly that's the highlights. Well, it seems the order is being established. First things first. In the canyon. Que rico. Okay, it's the morning before race day part 2. We'll have a little break from cycling. Have a little look at Oviedo. It's a beautiful old town, very classic Spanish town. This is the Plaza de la Constitución, Constitution Square. Right, and I'm literally just walked out of my door, so I'm staying in a hostel very nearby. So we'll go to the markets down here. I want to go and have a look at the market, and then we'll go and take a coffee. Okay, here's the market, town market, right in the centre of town, with just a few steps from the Plaza de la Constitución. I do love Spanish markets, they're always full of lovely things. So, nice fish. Always fantastic fruits and vegetables in Spain. I mean, most of our fruits and vegetables come from Spain, and I suspect they keep the good shit for themselves. So there'll be a little fruit area, then there'll be into the cheese area. I'm definitely going to buy some cheese to bring home. Many types of cheese. Queso de vaca, queso de oveja, cow cheese, sheep's cheese, de cabra, lots of dried meats, cakes. What else have we got? More fish. Cobblers. Sometimes they have little cafes and restaurantes in the market, which are always good value. I mean, that fish, I don't know a lot about fish, but it looks pretty fresh to me. Lots of beans. So fabada is a classic Asturian dish. Fabada is like a white bean stew. I have to say, I had it once. Not sure I'd have it again. There's a lot of beans, and then some sort of blood sausage in it. Cured meats, very much an Asturian thing. Oh, lots of nice cheese. I might have to try a little bit of blue cheese. Try a little bit of tres leches. Oh, very blue. Tres leches fría roja. Another blue cheese, very blue. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, I'll be back here. Oh, very sweet, very blue cheese. Dried fruits and olives. You can never go wrong with Spanish olives. Look how many different types of olives. 5. Must be 40 types of olives. Massive ones, black ones, green ones, stuffed ones. Pugliese Picante, that's got my name all over it. But even the little ones can be really tasty. Do love me an olive. Okay, just 100 meters away from the market, there's a little cafe I like. It's not a fancy one, it's a very sort of, let's call it a working class Spanish one. No fancy tables outside, slightly gruff service. Just my kind of place. We'll go and get a coffee. Manolin Campa. Busy. Perfect. Lots of sandwiches. Very cheap in here.
Muy buenas, por aquí chicos.
Bueno, un café mediano, por favor.
Café mediano,
Gracias. Gracias, mano.
Café mediano.
Bueno, gracias, tío. Está bien.
Corto. Vale.
Ya está. ¿Qué factura aquí?
I found my coffee, cafe mediano, somewhere between a cortado and a cafe con leche. So not too much milk, a little bit. Very nice. Okay, so I had a good 5-minute walk back to the hotel, maybe 4. Just enough time to digest a 3-course lunch. And now I'm on the bike. But the good thing is we're back on this lovely bike lane. The sun is out, the weather's good, it's not hot, it's sort of like Welsh summer. And it's most of the way there is flat, so that gives me even more time to digest. I think my body's quite used to me cycling on a full stomach. And then a climb not as brutal as yesterday's, not by any stretch, but no walk in the park either, so we're going to get there just before the race gets there. And today they're going up it, then they go down the other side, they go round and they do a second lap, so we'll get to see them twice, which should be excellent. Okay, on the bike path still, on this sort of other branch of it, and we cross this river, the Nalon, Rio Nalon. Very pretty. And now we're going to follow the river for a few miles. Yeah, just on this dedicated bike path. So there's almost nothing in the world that gives me greater pleasure than a good bike path. I think I'm getting old. So yeah, now we follow this. We have to come up on another bridge and cross the road, I remember now. But then back onto the bike path for many kilometres, and then we pop out on the main road a few kilometres from the base of Cruz de Linares, today's Vuelta climb. So I should be in reasonable time. The police were letting people up on bikes really late yesterday, so there's no great hurry. I just thought I'd review my time here. I've only been here a week, feels like longer. But I have to say, man, what a fantastic place to come. Well, what a fantastic place anyway. I'm going to click back on. But what a great place for cycling. Absolutely superb. Northern Spain has just jumped into my top 5, 10 locations, destinations for a cycling break. Certainly this time of year, weather's been kind despite the forecast. It's cheap, fantastic food, superb road surfaces, bike paths, the Vuelta, of course. So it doesn't come on the Angliru every year. Hasn't done it since 2019, I think. But they're in the area every year, so I might make a bit of a habit of coming out here. I'll certainly come back to Oviedo. It feels like I have merely scratched the surface of the cycling around here. I haven't done quite as much as I planned to, but yeah, I just see it as an introduction to Asturias. So yeah, I'd like to come do more and do a bit more touring as well. It'd be a good region to tour through here in the País Vasco. Okay, so we're just coming to the end of this segment, up onto the road and then through a little village, back onto the bike path. Okay, we're on the climb. There's the Jumbo Visma car. Maybe I should boo. Very different from Angliru. Steep to start and then very variable. Here's the steep bit. Right at the start, there was a policeman. He said you can't go up on bicycles. So of course I walked 50 metres till I couldn't see him and got back on. That's the way. Okay, into the little village, Castaneo, something like that. About to hit the really steep bit. And it's hot, man. Hottest day so far. Ooh, there's a nice breeze into the corner. World champion ahead. Amigo, a derecha. Okay, steep ramps. It's steep, you know it's steep when there's little lines cut in the road for the cars. Ay, ay, ay. Vamos, vamos. And this corner's steep, and then up on the little hill, look at that view ahead. Increíble. Bicycles everywhere, not mountain bikes. Look at all the team cars. Incredible. So the race is coming up, over the finish line here, down the other side, fortunately it's not wet, around the valley, and then back again. See the high mountains up here. What a spot, eh? Well, I was going to get a can of Coke, but being Spain, Coke and beer were the same price, so you know that's what we call a no-brainer. Anyway, I'll be up here for an hour or so at least. I mean, it's the finish. We get to see the finish line today, so that's nice. They'll race past once, they'll go around, do a loop, come back 40 minutes later, and then we'll see the finish. Stay for the presentations. Hopefully, Sepkus is allowed to win. Chopper, good time. Sep getting some love. Descending. Last look at those lovely mountains. Pros are gunning past at ridiculous speeds. I just saw G going up, so I'm hoping he'll come past, but I don't think we'll get time for a chat. Okay, it's 6 o'clock, 6:20 even. It's about an hour's ride home, but it stays late here. Pros. Ineos, that might have been G there. Oh, I might catch him here. There's a hold up. Well, is this where the team buses are? It's getting the laundry on already, I see. FCJ. Just past Ineos. Okay. Bahrain Victorious. World champion. Pseudo quick step, maybe Remco's around. Yeah, okay. Last bit of excitement before back into Oviedo. Okay, so that's it. That's the end of the Vuelta. That's the end of España, really. Got this evening, got tomorrow morning. Flight's not till the afternoon, so I might get out for a little ride in the morning. But I've got to pack the bike up. There's a hill just out of town I might go and climb. And then get an early lunch. Well, I'll try to get an early lunch, probably won't get an early lunch. So I'll get a sandwich or something for the plane. And home. So, as ever, hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments below. Please hit the like button. And see you soon on today's ride.